Good evening, folks. We're going to make some hard-boiled eggs in this Instapot Viva that I got. So I'm going to show you step by step on how to make the hard-boiled eggs right here in the Instapot. Okay, as you can see, I've got the eggs in the Instapot, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put 2 cups of water in. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to put the lid back on it. Okay, now the lid is closed. Okay, and then you got all your settings over here. You could either do pressure cook or you could just use one of the pre-settings. I'm today going to just use the pre-setting just for egg. And I'm going to put on 5 minutes. And as you can see, I've got the five minutes are starting, and so you're gonna have to, okay, now it comes on, and so you're gonna have to wait maybe a few minutes. It's not gonna exactly be 5 minutes when it comes to pressure, so you gotta wait for the pot to warm up, and then what's gonna happen is it's gonna come to pressure, and then you're gonna see a countdown. Okay, as you can see, it's on, and you can hear the pot on. It's trying to come to pressure. So when it starts to warm up, you'll see a countdown. As you can see, it's still warming up here. So just give it a few minutes. You can hear the bubbling. It's on the preset setting on the Instapot Viva. And as you can see, it's on high pressure, so it's already done. So already done, and we just have to wait. Now, when it comes to pressure, it's going to come out of that where the spout is, where the silver thing, and the silver thing is going to come up when everything is coming to pressure, and the steam is going to come out of those 3 black holes, as you can see. And as we're sitting here, you can hear a little bit of the pressure starting to come right now. It's still on the on position, so we haven't started it, but that's where it's going to come out. So this is an Instapot Viva, so it automatically seals when you close the lid. Okay, as you can see, it's starting to come to pressure. You can hear it coming out, so watch as the steam comes out of this. Is the egg. It's still in the on position. So as you can see, the steam comes right out of it's in the preset position, so watch carefully. You see how the silver spout? Okay, it's coming up. Okay, there's the beep. It just beeped just now, and as you can see, the clock is starting to count down. So the 5-minute preset is beginning to count down, and as you can see, it's came to pressure, so it's just waiting to come down. You could either wait or you could have the option of doing it yourself. But as you can see, watch how this works. It's on the 5-minute position. The clock already is changing. When it finally counts down, and when it gets past the 5 minutes, it'll actually beep, and you'll hear a beeping sound, and it'll just be 00. Okay, see, now it's moving up to 4 minutes, so that's how it works. I'll give you a few minutes. Okay, with less than 1 minute to go on the Instapot Viva, the eggs, the hard-boiled eggs, should be just about ready. So all we have to do is wait for the Instapot Viva for the clock to put 00. So that will let us know, and it will give us an indication of when it's done. So this should be happening probably very shortly. So just watch with me as this happens. There we go. It's 00 on the Instapot Viva, so that means it's beeping, so that means it's done. So what you can do is you could either leave it in the Instant Pot and just let the pressure do it on its own, if you on the pressure, but it will remain on the warm position. And what will happen is now that it hits to 0, the clock will start to go up. It'll go like 1. But if you want to wait for it to come to pressure, you can do that. But I'm just going to go like this, and you'll see the thing come out. There we go. Now be sure not to get your head near the steam because it's quite dangerous. So as you can see, I just pressed the button and I released the sealing and the steam is coming out. So we're going to wait until all the steam is coming out, as you can see. As you can see, the clock moved up 1 minute, but that just means it's how in the warming position. So as you can see, the steam is getting lesser and lesser. Okay, let's see how these eggs came out. I'm going to go like this, lift the lid. Okay, as you can see, the eggs are in there, so let's just see how they came out. Okay, I took 2 of the hard-boiled eggs out. There's some videos on YouTube that usually recommend that when you take the eggs out of the Instant Pot, they're going to be really hot. But if you want to cool them off, the best way to do it is get a small microwave-sized bowl or container and just put them in some cold water for 2 minutes, just as though they can get a chance to cool off. And I took out 2, and we'll see how this comes out. Okay, I took one of the eggs out. And so when you crack these, they should be really easy to peel off. So let's just see how this came out. Voila! Hard-boiled eggs, as you can see. This only took like 5 minutes on the preset setting on the Instant Pot Viva. Normally, if you were to cook these on the stove, these would probably take about possibly maybe 15-20 minutes. But in the Instant Pot Viva, on the preset eggs, you got hard-boiled eggs. Look at these very closely. As you can see, they're pretty well cooked to me. So I guess I'm just all ready to make that egg salad.